Imagine this. It's May 1942. The USS Yorktown limps back to Pearl Harbor, battered and bruised from the Battle of the Coral Sea, a gaping hole in its flight deck, twisted steel everywhere. Japanese intelligence confidently reports her sunk, or at the very least out of action for months. They thought they had a massive advantage for their next big plan, the invasion of Midway. They couldn't have been more wrong. While Japanese naval doctrine prized meticulous, perfect repairs, the Americans had a different philosophy. Get it done. Get it fighting. Admiral Chester Nimitz gave an order that seemed impossible. Get the Yorktown, battle ready in just 3 days. What followed was a miracle of engineering and sheer willpower. Over 1,400 workers descended upon the crippled carrier, working around the clock. They didn't aim for perfection. They aimed for function. They patched holes with steel plates, jury-rigged systems, and poured concrete into voids to stabilize the ship. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Why the rush? American codebreakers at Station Hypo had cracked Japan's naval code, JN-25. They knew the Japanese fleet was heading for Midway, and they knew America's 2 available carriers would be outnumbered 4-2. The Yorktown was the key to evening the odds. Just 72 hours after docking, the Yorktown steamed out of Pearl Harbor, a phantom returning to the fight. When the Yorktown appeared on the horizon at Midway, it sent a shockwave through the Japanese command. Their confident 4-2 carrier advantage had suddenly shrunk to a much more precarious 4-3. This single ship completely upended their battle plan. During the fight, Yorktown's planes helped sink the Japanese carrier Soryu. Later, when the Japanese counterattacked, they targeted the familiar Yorktown, believing she was the only carrier they had damaged. This heroic sacrifice drew fire away from the Enterprise and Hornet, allowing them to continue their devastating attacks, which ultimately sank 3 other Japanese carriers and turned the tide of the war in the Pacific. The story of the Yorktown is more than just a repair job. It's a testament to American ingenuity, grit, and the will to win against all odds. It revolutionized naval warfare, proving that sometimes good enough right now is better than perfect too late. The ghost ship of Pearl Harbor showed the world that with enough determination, the impossible is just waiting to be done. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history as incredible as I do, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of courage and innovation. See you next time.